everyone, it's Irene, and I have a little project I'd like to share with you today, and a little tip if I can share something with you that helps you along the way. I love doing that, so stay tuned for that. This project is altering playing cards, and I love getting these cards from Dollar Tree because they're flimsy, and flimsy is good for this project, and I'll tell you why. It's because I sew them, and the thinner the better. I think you get 2 in a pack at Dollar Tree, where at Walmart, I think 1 pair is $4, or you get 2 for $4 or something like that. But anyway, 2 from Dollar Tree for $1, and they're really flimsy. I mean, they're great for playing, but they're not, they're not the nicest cards, but they're the best cards for this particular project is what I'm trying to say. So, let me just show you some of my decorated cards here. Really pretty. I did some sewing on there, and what I did was I decoupaged. Let me just show you real quick. I decoupaged this napkin right here on these, and you can see some of that background coming through. And then on these, waiting for me just to clean it up, see these right here? They came from this napkin. And let me show you how I do that, because you might think it's tedious, but in a sense it really isn't, and I'll show you how you can do it in like a production line, and it comes out quite quickly. So let me just show you. I use this freezer paper, and freezer paper is waxy on one side and paper on the other. I use this a lot in my quilting, in my applique, so I have a roll of this, but it's good in multimedia also, because the stuff wipes right off when you work on it. So what I do is I lay this down. I get my napkin opened up. Let's see if I can do this really quickly here. I get my tape, and I showed you guys the tip of the tape, and I get this opened up real quick. And I'm not too careful about this. Get the 2-ply off, because napkins are 3 plies. I'm not tearing nothing, just taking off these 2 plies with that piece of tape, and that's as quickly as that happens. And as you can see, there's no tear in my napkin. I lay it down, face down, just like that, and I don't worry about any of the bends. I get my cards out, I put glue on them, and I use my Elmer's glue right here. I put my Elmer's glue all over the card, and I put them face down, and I figured out how many I need across and down, fill up the napkin, and I peel off this napkin off the sheet, peel it off, and I go let it dry on the floor with the cards facing up, the napkin facing up. And with an hour or so, they're nice and dry. And let me just show you what I've done here with tissue paper, because you can also use tissue paper. And here it is right here. Isn't that pretty? And that's from Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree tissue paper. Here are my cards, and I'm just ready to score them and cut them up. Isn't that pretty print? But that just happened 2 hours ago. And that's Dollar Tree tissue paper. And this is what you get right here. And the way that I get all the extra stuff off the edges is I use my emery board, and I just get it like this, and it comes right off. And I just sit there in front of the TV or whatever, and get all that edge cleaned up, and it's ready to go. And the reason why I like to use these flimsy cards is because I put it through my sewing machine, and my sewing machine takes it in just fine. After each project, though, I do change out my needle to keep that needle nice and sharp, and I try to use a number 14 needle. So if that helps out anyone, I hope it does. But that's what I do with all these beautiful cards, and create these really fun artist trading cards, pocket letters. Getting ready to do some swapping with a friend of mine, Sveta. Hi, Sveta. She and I are going to be doing some ATCs, but these can be used also as journaling spots and your junk journals, your traveler's notebooks. anything really. All you have to do is apply a journaling spot on the back. Rather you use a index card or however, but I leave the back like that in case I want to do that, because I really like it when the number or the letter peeks through the card. As you can see, the two aces peek through there. And the other reason why I like to decoupage the napkins on is if I didn't use this ribbon, if you guys are wondering what this image is, it's from this ribbon. When you do a tissue or a napkin on the card and you don't want to put a ribbon on here, it takes paint quite well and stain, and I don't need to prep my card with gesso, so I don't do no prepping of gesso on these cards. I just do glue and tissue or napkin, and this will accept any kind of paint now, any kind of stain. I usually use micro beads or gold paint, and it does really, really well. So I hope you guys go out there and have fun with your playing cards and napkins. Just a great way to use up your stash. And if you guys are looking for napkins, please head on over to A Tattered Dream on Etsy. And that's Denise's shop, and she is Practice Makes Pretty on YouTube. Thanks everyone for stopping by and viewing this project. Hope you guys go out and try your hand at it. Love to see what you guys come up with. Take good care. Bye-bye.